Good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in the world. I said that twice. Welcome to the first ever Dungeon Challenge League. This is going to be a solo dungeon challenge for those who have never played D&D before or do not get enough time to play Dungeons and Dragons. We are going to be using the Pathfinder system, using the official Reno by Night Dungeon Challenge League campaign setting. Let me introduce our players tonight. Starting from the left, we have Andrist, who will be playing.
My character is Rylos Arjur. He is a halfling bard, and he's a very go-get-it kind of guy. He likes singing tales, and he's had just about enough of experience singing them that he wants to experience them firsthand.
And he will, as there will be many tales that shall be made within the following days and months, traveling the world of Anothim. To the next, we have David, who will be playing.
Striker's the name. Bashing is my game. I like to hit things very hard. That's about it, really.
Alrighty then, moving on. We have Mr. Stitches himself, who will be playing
Azimuth, who is a kobold who worships Arnath, the great dragon, and whose tribe serves the great master, the last dragon of the mountain, who was slain by an evil dwarf. And then the dwarf's people cleared them out of their dungeons in the mountain, and he's like one of the last of his tribe of scattered people seeking life and revenge in the outside world. And he's a rogue.
gripping tale of a kobold who lost everything to those evil, sinister, lawful, neutral dwarves and their industrious civilization-building ways. Those monsters.
Tale that needs to be sung of.
And last, but not least, we have Nelson, who will be playing
Raksha Nylen'Dell. I am a drow. I am in need of gold, and I want to get this over with as soon as possible. And if David will be kind enough to show the people watching us what I look like.
And here we go. This is the mighty drow and his wolf form.
Except I have clothes on. Oh yeah,
Good drow.
Details, man.
Details, man. Give the audience what they want.
And what they want is Dungeon Challenge.
Yay!
Now, let me take you on a tale of the mind, to a far-off land, to a prime material world far, far, far from the normal spheres of eternity, to the realm of Anothim, to a location situated between a great kingdom and the cold, cold north, a stretch of many baronies and fiefdoms known collectively as the Frost March. Let me take you to one of these baronies, the barony of Jafal, to a small village, insequential, save for the wizard's tower, upon which the village was built around. The village works the land, brings in trade, and in exchange the wizard protects them all, using the powerful magics that she can muster. And it is here that these strangers and familiar faces will meet for the first time. The only place all adventurers meet. The inn! In the town of Coldstream, there is an inn. The iconic Drunken Mule. It is a story for another time, but the tavern is filled with people trying to keep away from the cold. It is a far-flung place, but rather filled with humans, half-elves, stranger creatures, goblins, orcs, kobolds, maybe even a dark elf or two. The bartender is a half-orc who's currently grumbling to himself, while his much fairer half-elf barmaid is smiling, going around from person to person, taking orders. Where is the party to be situated in the tavern right now?
I'm so drunk right now.
Ah, he does not know where he is right now. It is just a mass of music and song. Perhaps he's
La
at the
la la la
table
la.
right now.
Yeah, Rylos is in his well into his cups, and he's letting his talents speak for themselves as he's engulfing the tavern with joyous music.
Raksha doesn't know the group yet. He'll be in a dark corner of the tavern where people leave him alone.
Strike will be behind wherever his best friend, his only friend, as he is.
Azimuth will be sitting opposite the halfling, sneering at him as he's really happy drinking his beer.
Hey, cheers, man! Ah, that's the good stuff. Want me to get another?
Striker
Yeah.
will lean in behind Azzy and go, "Would you like me to smash him?"
Not yet.
Ah, you're a good fellow. How bad it looks to you.
As the frivolities are going on, several figures enter the tower. They will be known automatically by the sort of decorative armor that they were given by the wizard of the tower to signify them as the town guard, since the wizard is the de facto mayor/guardian of this entire small, puny, insignificant town. They will sort of give a proclamation saying, "The great wizard is in need of assistance. Any able-bodied men or women or adventurers of all kinds, please come to the tower immediately."
Right here! Right here!
And he'll just walk past the soldiers and he'll just walk straight to the tower.
The soldiers will not give any indication to the drow leaving. They have done
Well,
their
actually,
purpose.
he's wearing a big hood right now. He's wearing a hood right now. So that people don't know what race he is straight off.
Right, so Rylos just slammed the table and raised his hand and shouted out for attention. Right here! And he looks around and points to the two guys. Yeah! You want to come as well, right?
We could earn some money out of it.
Sure. The lord of this place looks pretty wealthy. What do you say, guys? Adventure untold.
He's a wizard, though. We have to be careful.
I don't like wizards.
No.
They do funny things.
Oh, you like funny things.
I don't find them funny.
You don't like funny things? Well.
I don't like funny wizard things. He's confusing me, has he?
Well, no need for that. Let's just go, fellas. I think that one went as well. Shall we follow him?
Yes, we should follow him. Let's go.
We should follow him. Away!
And with that, whether by plan or not, these four individuals begin to head towards the wizard's tower. As they leave, several of the members begin to whisper amongst themselves, one saying, "I thought the wizard was a girl." The other saying, "Shh, don't want to get the wizard angry. They'll hex you. They'll hex you, they will." And so, the soon-to-be party heads to the wizard's tower. It is positioned on a hill overlooking the entire small, fragile town. It is a crisp autumn day, and the first one to arrive is Raksha. There is another guard sort of positioned at the front of the door, looking rather nervous, but it looks like he has some bandages around his head, like he suffered a wound recently. You'll just see the approaching figure and say, "Halt! What business do you have with the wizard?"
He'll look back and he'll just say, I was told to come here from some other humans.
It's like, oh. Make sure not to touch anything. That he will remove his halberd from the entryway.
He'll just walk in.
The three approach. The guard does the same thing. Not quite sure who to look at. Very concerned, very muscular orc who is sort of towering over these small creatures.
Hey,
One
I'm
exceedingly
on a
happy.
pony. I'm about head level with this guy. He'll tip his hat and, good day, sir. Is there trouble here?
As you'll see. Have you come to answer the summons of the wizard?
We
Yes.
have indeed.
Summons of the Great Wizard.
Striker's going to be sort of pacing a bit behind these two figures. Just go, I don't like it. Don't like wizards. Don't like
We're
them.
perfectly fine folk. You should calm
Quiet.
yourself.
Striker, quiet. Don't say bad things in front of the wizard when the wizard's here.
I don't like wizards.
Very nervously, you look from the pacing orc and then to the halfling and then to the kobold before saying, just make sure not to touch anything inside. And he will clear the way so that the three can enter. He will say, you'll have to leave the pony outside.
Of course.
Make sure nobody does
Take good
anything.
care of Sir Pony, please.
Sir,
Of course.
The orc,
Such a
the orc will stamp his feet in a kind of a childlike fit, just going, "Nah!" and then follow the kobold into the tower.
Yeah, taking the rear, the halfling.
He'll sort of look at the three go inside before shaking his bandaged head and then looking very guardly again. The base floor of the tower is essentially a waiting room. And as the three enter, they'll see a hooded figure sort of, I would imagine, leaning against a wall or sitting in a chair or in some sort of corner, although there is not since this is a circular room.
yeah, he's leaning on the wall with one leg up on the wall, one leg on the one leg on the wall, one leg on the ground, and he's has his arms folded.
As they walk in, as they walk in, Azimuth will notice the figure sitting in the corner, and he'll whisper to Rylos and Striker and say, "That's a dark elf from the dark below. You can't trust them. Be careful of them."
Oh, dark elves and wizards. I don't like it. I don't like it, I say.
I have a +2 perception because of I'm a drow through the.
A
Who
dark
I
elf? Where?
First blood. All right. In that case, David, would you roll 1d20 for our drow friend?
Yep, 1d20, 7.
All right. Add your skill for perception. Just as we discussed earlier.
I'm not sure what's the modifier for perception.
That would be wisdom.
15, and I have +2.
Is your score 15?
Yeah, my wisdom is 15.
That means it will be a +2. So, do you have any points into perception?
Yeah, I have perception +2 because I'm a drow.
No, but did you point any skill points into perception?
Oh, yeah, I think I get perception as a drow.
No, it's at character creation. You have a certain number of skill
It's
points.
it's a class skill. It's a class skill.
Oh, okay, I thought I had something as something
Yeah,
because I think you told me something about having perception straight off.
Yes, perception is a very useful skill. arguably one of the most useful since it allows you to detect enemies, but that's an argument for another place.
Who needs that?
For the sake of purposes, we'll say you have 1 point into perception right now. Since it's a class skill, it means you get a +3 bonus to it on top of your modifier. So you should have +6, so 7 plus 6 would be 13, I believe.
13.
In that case, if you want to, for stealth, you may roll 1d20 stitches and your stealth modifier for being hush-hush about it.
I think my dice stream's not working. See if it rolls so you can see it. No, it's not working because someone roll a dice one.
I'll do it.
Alright then.
1d10. Oh, 18.
Oh,
1d20.
That's 27.
Oh.
27. It's like a whisper. You just hear a sort of murmur, Raksha. Even with your heightened senses, this kobold is very slippery with his words, very hushed.
But I think you would notice
Very suspicious.
the orc is. He's going to keep his eyes away from the figure in the corner,
Oh,
looking
hold on,
down.
Did you? I almost forgot. Did you say like?
I would have
aloud?
said. He said that quite loudly. I don't like dark elves and I don't like wizards. He's probably said that very loudly.
Well, in that case, I would imagine the kobold would have probably done the equivalent of a face palm. So you pretty much knew what he said. Anyways.
Yeah, no, he would have said that quite loudly because he's not that smart.
It is about that time you will hear footsteps coming from the spiral staircase that is along the circular walls of the room, and a very elegant figure walks down, dressed in a very flowing wizard's robes, sort of auburn hair trailing down to about her shoulders, slightly pointed ears, wearing a very elegant circuit. This half-elf individual. She carries herself with not only grace but authority. She sees the 4 of you and smiles ever so gently and says, "Welcome. I was not expecting champions to arrive this early. Have you come to my summons?"
Yes, we
We
have.
have.
Yep, that would be us, the champions in need.
She'll smile at the 4 of you and say, "My name is Ebra Silverwind, and I am the wizard, the defender of this town. Recently, my foolish apprentice has wandered off. This would be insequential since he is prone to these sorts of things, but he has shown unlawful motives. He has taken a staff that belongs to me. I ask the 4 of you to go track him down and bring me back the staff. For his crimes he shall no longer be welcome within this tower. And if possible, please bring him back so that he may be interred in the town jail. His crime should not go unpunished, after all."
I agree.
Do you
We could
accept
do that.
this quest of mine?
What will be our reward, wizard?
Good point.
The half-elf will smile and say, "You will be rewarded gold for returning the staff, and a little extra for the return of my wayward apprentice."
And glory, of course.
Of course.
Sounds very good to me. Away.
Are there any shiny kind of items in the chamber? Because I think my orc would start poking or start prodding.
There are some very nice, like, vases and other, like, decorations, like, on a few of the tables and counters. She will sort of look at your character as you sort of poke and prod, but she'll keep that very polite smile. She will turn to the halfling, since he is the one who has done most of the talking, and say, "My apprentice was always fond of a particular cave that can be located a few miles outside of town. I can give you a map to what I believe its location. It's known as the Silverlight Grotto. He had talked often about how he believed it had some magical connection to the realm of Marathim.
Out of character, what did you say was this person's name? The wizard?
The wizard, her name is Ebra Silverwind.
Silverwind and Silverlight, okay. That's silver.
If you want, you can roll knowledge local to see if you know anything about this individual or about this cave.
Okay, I get my modifier as a bard, right?
I believe so. You do have bardic knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go check and see real fast.
While you're doing it, the orc will turn to Azzy and just look go, is this a job? Do I get to smash things?
Just don't touch anything. It's fine. It's a job. We're gonna get things, shiny things, lots of things. Just don't touch the vase.
Oh, I'm just curious.
I rolled a 12. I have. Sorry.
You do get the +1 for bardic knowledge.
Yeah, so I get 14.
14. Did you roll local or history?
Local.
Local. All right. While you were spending time in the tavern and around town, again, is this for the wizard or for the grotto?
The grotto.
You will hear speak of this place as sort of a urban legend. Some say that it's this magical place where the Fae used to live before there was a wizard in the town to keep them safe, and that on occasion they would come from the cave and lure fair maidens and small children away to the cave where they would take them into the realm of dreams to never be seen again. Others say there's a horrible monster that lives in the cave and that it will lure people there with great rewards and treasures and then devour them. It is a place of great awe and also great fear amongst some of the more superstitious, although most adventurers just laugh them off, saying that it's just any other cave in this wilderness.
Haha. He'll sound a bit more nervous right now. There's a lot more nervousness in his laughter, but he'll try to compose himself and, Yes, I have heard of this place, but the map shall be helpful nonetheless. He'll pick it up. Now, are you familiar, he'll turn to the group, with the tales of this place, gentlemen?
No, Rydos. I'm not.
And the dark elf won't answer, he'll just turn to him.
The orc will just go,
Well, as the tales go, every once in a while, evil fays come from within and snatch naughty little boys and girls away, never to be seen again. Or so I heard.
The orc will grasp Azzy's shoulder in a sense of fear, going, I don't like it.
No. I'm sure those are just children's tales. Nervous laughter again. Well, shall we go?
Yes.
The drow will turn to the wizard and he'll say, do you have anything that used to belong to your apprentice? I could smell him out.
She will look at you very inquisitively, but then smile and say, he has been staying here for a while. I'm sure his scent will be on some of his belongings. I can retrieve one for you if you think it will help.
He'll say it will.
She will then smile. And then she will say, wait one moment, and begin to head up the stairs again.
Rouse will turn to the kobold and whisper, he talks actually. Wow.
A few minutes later, the wizard will return again with a pair of stockings or socks, and he'll just give them to Nelson, to Raksha. Roll me a sense motive.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'll, I'll activate my wolf thing, so you'll see actual, well, for the ones that are very close, they'll hear, start seeing hair growing around his face, and he'll like the bottom of his face will start to grow out a bit, and he'll start having fangs, and he'll smell the thing.
Fascinating.
What the hell are you?
So I'll smell it. So do I roll first? Oh, someone rolls for me.
Yes.
David went away, so I'm gonna roll for you if you're okay with taking that chance.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, damn it.
9.
How much?
9.
9.
Mhm.
Plus, I have extra scent when I'm in that. I have the scent skill now. So I guess I can smell what he smells like.
Oh, yes, and he smells, well, you've smelled humans before, and he reeks of humans. That sort of musky stink that is so unappealing to the nose. You've spent enough time around humans, although some are with their own particular aromas that you find pleasing, while yours might be more associated with the forest or with the wilderness areas. He stinks of somebody who's cooped up inside a musky tower, but you also detect the faint hint of strange chemicals, potions perhaps, maybe ingredients like rare herbs or stranger things. A
He'll
crushing
just think it's some
exoskeleton.
wizard thing.
But do you want to roll the sense motive?
Yep.
Alright. In that case, roll me sense motive. Do you have any points in sense motive?
Yes, I do as a half wolf now. I think I have plus damn it, I wrote it somewhere. Wolf, I have scent plus 10.
No. I mean, sense
Wow.
motive is another skill. It's
Oh.
to detect. It's essentially like an insight check to see if there's any hidden meaning behind somebody's actions or whether they're lying to you.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, sense move. It's a class skill. Sorry, yeah, it's a class skill.
I don't think I have it.
All right. In that case, just give me a d20 roll plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay, I'll just roll that.
What's your
15.
wisdom modifier again? Plus
Wait.
2. Oh dear.
Sorry.
All right.
First botch.
audience, you know what time
Do
it
you-
is.
Does that still count as a botch? Oh
Yeah,
god.
it's a botch. A natural one is a botch. Although I am going to allow this. Make another d20 roll, David.
Okay.
If he fails again, it'll be a botch. If he succeeds, it'll just be a regular fail.
No,
Let's
19.
confirm a failure. 15? Oh, even with the plus 2 to that, he's
Yeah.
good. In that case, you don't think anything of it. She just gives you the sock, you get the smell, you can sort of detect the lingering path, as it were. It's hard to describe to your strange compatriots in this right now, your tagalongs, as it were. But it's almost like another kind of sight. You can just see the path, how he used to walk around the room, perhaps a seat he used to sit in, how his scent goes up the tower, down the stairs, out the door. All you need to do is just smell, and you can track him. The map is now superfluous. You've got his scent. You're onto his trail.
He'll just, you'll see his mouth will go back to normal and goes, I know where he is.
As the wizard will smile and say, "Fascinating. You have been blessed by Ulel. I have not seen such strange transformations before. Perhaps we should have a talk after all this is done."
She fancies him.
I have not. Still, so many wonders I have yet to see.
She'll just mom and she'll just say, I should be on my way after this, but if I have time to spare, I won't mind talking.
She will sort of nod her head and say, well then, I wish the four of you luck. Please make sure the staff is not damaged, though.
I'll look at the work.
Equipment is very fragile, and I do not know quite what curse Dread Sarnath will visit upon you, should the power of its magic be unleashed.
One more question. What is your apprentice's name? I don't think we caught that.
Oh, my foolish, foolish apprentice. His name is Varnus. Varnus Rendon. He had such magical potential, but he let his obsessions get the better of him. Far too often. Frankly, it was only a matter of time before he would do something like this. However, I did not give up hope. This is quite a disappointment. As she will frown finally. It is a very unpleasant thing to see.
What did you say the last name was?
Rendon. I'll put the name into chat.
Great wizard.
Can I roll sense motive? I don't have any modifiers. I'll just roll a flat 20. $12. Do I get that she's sincere about her feelings towards the apprentice?
Let me see if she is able to hide it with her own, I will say, bluff. So please give me a d20.
Should I? Oh, well. Oh, no. No, you do.
3.
That's
not a dice 20,
that's
dude.
a die. That's a die 10.
Sorry. Reflexes.
It is, yeah.
Natural 20.
Wow. Okay.
Just to be sure, could you roll? No, we won't go into that.
Roll another.
Oh yeah, just roll it again to see if she can still beat your sense motive.
6.
She actually doesn't, so this is just a regular success. So you think she's telling the truth when she says that.
Okay.
But
We'll do our best job, man.
Elf, so there is a chance that she is bluffing. She hasn't, sold you on it yet, but you don't detect that she's lying.
I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. The benefit of the doubt.
Alright, in that case, does the party head off at this point?
Yes, and I'll...
the kobold is going to go out. He's going to go up to the wizard, and he'll bow. So he's got this little black kobold with his lovely bow down. He'll say, "Great wizard, how good is your apprentice at magic? Just so we know."
She will frown and she will say, "He does have potential, but he stumbled across some of the basics. He has yet to learn his first true spell yet. He is only proficient in the cantrips."
And also, great wizard, you said something to do with the staff of Sarnath.
She will frown and say, "Yes, the great dragon is the seed of chaos in our world. It is it that decides which misfortune befalls those who break the law and allow bedlam to spread."
Okay, great wizard. We should do our best, and we should return.
Any other input from the player characters?
Well, the orc would have walked up with Hazzy and stood behind him, and he'd be looking away from the wizard in a really awkward kind of looking around the place and not particularly giving any direct line of sight, and then and just proceed to follow Hazzy's lead. He won't say anything.
Alright. In that case, the party leaves the wizard's tower. The party collects their gear. The halfling retrieves Sir Pony. Jumping the gun here. Mr. Pony. Azzy and Striker retrieve their gear from wherever you stashed it. The drow, I assume, is already packed, being a traveler, and would not really need to take any time to be ready. If anything, you have already begun to follow the trail down from the hill, back into the town, into a few choice shops, and then a trail leading out, a trail that's traveled quite frequently, for it is still fresh with his scent. And the party begins to follow that trail.
I think at some point the orc will go up to Azzy and say, I don't know if I trust this lot. They're new, a bit different. Should I smash it?
Well, this is fine. Although we have to talk to the Dark Elf, see what he's made of. He might try and steal from us. And then the kobold will skip along, trying to catch up with this elegant Dark Elf. And he'll scamper behind him. And when he's next to him, he'll kind of like, as he's scampering, he'll bow down and he'll start talking to the drow in Undercommon.
What will in Undercommon? I don't speak Undercommon, so you won't understand.
No!
Plot twist.
Yeah,
You must not be from the... And then he'll start talking in common, and he'll say, "Oh, you must not be from the Underdark. What's it called again? The Dark Below."
Did I miss anything?
He'll say, we speak Elven, where I'm from.
Ooh, such a beautiful language. And he'll start singing a ballad in Elven. The
orc would actually, the orc will actually sort of give a light kind of head gist to as he sings it.
The Halfling's Elven sounds a bit different to your Elven, Dark Elf.
So what was that?
The Kobold, you said the Halfling's Elven sounds a bit different to your Elven.
He is singing, that is why. And actually, he has 9 charisma, so he won't expand anymore, and he'll just quicken his pace. So step like for a few steps, he'll just quicken his pace in a few steps, so he doesn't have to listen to them anymore.
Yes, it's strange. Like, his Elven is a lot more flowery and almost mocking from what you're used to. Sort of smugness about it that just rubs you the wrong way culturally.
Whose Elven was that? Sorry.
Your Elven. You're singing the song in traditional Elven, correct?
Yeah.
Elven, the language of dreams.
Yeah, the orc will sort of, as the dark elf or the dark drow walks away to speed away from the group, you go, I don't like that one, but I like the other small one. He makes good sounds.
Yeah, high five. He puts up a high five that goes up to your waist.
He'll go and he'll hit you, but it'll be such a force that it'll hurt your hand. Quite.
Yeah, I'll probably fall and then I'll tumble for a while.
And
Reno, Striker.
Oh, what a fellow!
Reno, Striker. We have to be careful. We don't even know this Dark Elf's name. I think he might.
I'm gonna mount the pony and follow the Dark Elf.
It's about this point that you have passed from the village and into the forest. About now, there's a especially cold chill on the wind. You can see some of the grass beneath your feet has the mark of frost upon it. The trees, a cornucopia of different autumn colors, of gold, browns, reds, perhaps even stranger hues, for the trees around here have not been untouched by the God's War that happened what seemed so long ago. But again, that is a tale for another time. For now, the party continues, and as the halfling catches up to the drow, what does he say?
Hi!
The drow will just look at him. And he'll look at him and then he'll just look straight forward and goes, "What do you want?"
So, fancy weather we're having.
What was that?
Fancy weather we're having.
He'll just look up. What's the weather like?
It's definitely overcast by now. The sun is hidden behind a vast array of clouds, just sort of this dull sphere in this gray sky with intermittent darker hues. It looks like it could either rain or snow at any moment, and judging from the crispness in the air, it might be the latter more than the former.
He'll say, "I guess."
So, you're following the trail, eh?
Yes, that is what will give us gold if you listened.
Well, of course I listened, with these big ears. Now, how far are we? Can you tell that?
Yeah, how far are they from the cave?
The scent is getting stronger. That's how you're able to tell which way to go. Although it looks like there's some variations to the path, the freshness of it is getting even more potent the closer you get. You have just crossed a babbling brook, over some rocks, beyond some trees, and you are beginning to see the landscape begin to change ever so slightly to a more rocky terrain. Overhead you can see the faint silhouettes of mountains looming in the distance. You have been traveling for about, I'd say, like an hour and a half.
He'll point to the towards the mountain and goes, I'd say somewhere around here. I can smell the scent is getting stronger."
I'll check the map, see if that's accurate with the information we have in there.
Now, you can roll knowledge geography for this to translate the map.
Okay.
You'll be getting a bonus because it is a map, so add +5 to your roll.
Watch.
Please roll to confirm the botch.
Oh wait, that was a D10. Damn it. Those
Okay, you're safe then.
reflexes. 10 plus 7, 17.
Alright. In that regard, you can tell that it's probably about another, 2 hours away. Like, just as the mountains begin to just barely touch the forest is where you are going to be going. You're making decent speed because the hunter is able to choose the path of least resistance through the foliage, just instinctively. It's almost entrancing to watch him work, how he's able to know just where to step, know just which turn to make to avoid bramble or thickets or very slippery patches of damp earth.
I'd like to add as the drow, the dark elf, does that, the orc will probably just smash his way through it.
Yes.
Also, in the background, he will just sort of be punching through it and smashing and crunching, as this dark elf is delicately sort of managing to weave his way through it.
Suffice to say, you will be able to find your way back without the help of the drow.
Determining that they're about halfway there, he'll fold the map again and slip it inside his shirt. Now, we have still quite a ways to go, good sir. Might I be able to introduce myself? And he'll wave his hand in a flourish. I am L1-01. Pleasure to meet you. And he'll grin like a dumbass.
He'll say, "Do I come up with a name for where I'm from exactly, or do you have a name for it?"
You can come up with it if you'd like.
Okay. He'll say, "I am Nylen'Dell from Dark Mirror."
can't say I've met very many of your kind. It is quite intriguing. At first you did come off as a very, very offstandish sort, but I'm sure we'll get along just fine. And he'll continue smiling.
He'll just won't answer. He'll keep moving forward.
I'll grow on. I have that effect on people. And he'll turn his donkey back around and meet up with the other two.
Again,
And he'll whistle on his way, I guess.
the path becomes a bit more treacherous after another hour's journey when you are 2/3 of the way there. It becomes apparent that some climbing would be needed to reach this area as you begin to ascend, being able to look slowly behind you. If not for the drow's scent, he's able to pick up several little paths. It takes a little bit longer to climb up the mountain, so you get two options here. You can either do the striker method, where you just climb it up like you're a freaking spider, and get there in half the time, or you follow the delicate method led by Raksha, as he is able to sniff out the hidden passageways that go and wind slowly around and up the mountain.
Well, seeing as I'm limited by that my donkey can't take the first option, I'll take the second.
Right.
Yeah, Striker will look at Azzy and just go, climb?
If you want, Striker, you can climb.
No. Can always carry you.
No,
No problem.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You can climb if you want. Don't worry about me.
No. Striker stays with the little ones. Striker bash things that want to hit the little ones.
Azimuth will look at Rylos. Are you going to climb or are you walking?
I think the long way might be the safer way.
Well, we're both going the long way, Striker.
He looks kind of upset, as if like he's on his own. He's a bit sort of like a whimpering little dog, just going, No, Striker stays with the little ones. Make sure no one hits them.
Thank you, Striker. Come on, let's go. We can't let the dark one get there first.
Well, I think he's going to get there first regardless. He's the one who knows the way, after all.
Well, then we best follow him.
Indeed. And he'll gallop away on the pony.
The orc will come up and pet the pony once or twice, just going like, nice pony. Nice pony.
That's a very nice pony. It's a week's worth of food in that.
And you will see
only
him.
5 days in the saddlebag.
Yeah, but as you say food, the striker will lick his lips and just be yeah, nice pony.
Oh,
He'll
be
get
right
frightened
back.
eyes and start galloping faster away towards the dark elf again.
Raksha leads the party on a winding path up the mountain, often hidden behind rocks and in between things. It must have taken years to find this path without having to climb or go around. But as the sun begins to reach the horizon, after another hour's worth of journey, the party finally comes to this stretch of this hidden trail where they begin to hear rushing water. And as they continue to follow it, it gets louder and louder and louder. And after pulling themselves up onto a ledge, they see a waterfall, a great waterfall, coming over the mountain. The faint light still able to cast a bright hue of colors in a great arc, where the mist hits the rocks. And just behind that mist, you can see the dark outline of an entrance to a cave, as the water trickles down below and falls several, maybe even 50, maybe even like 60 feet down to a stream below. This is, from what you can tell on the map, Silverlight Grotto. You begin
And
to
we're
wonder why
there.
that might be the case, until just as the sun begins to hit the horizon, the clouds just part ever so slightly, and the golden rays of dusk hit the entrance to the cave, where you can see that the almost polished white rocks begin to almost glow, making the waterfall almost itself take on this sort of bright silvery color.
Wow, yes. Striker's going to be mesmerised by this. He's just going to be going, oh, pretty.
Indeed, Striker.
Out of character, though, did you hear my description, Nelson?
Yep.
Alright, excellent.
Well, I heard when we got to the grotto. I didn't hear what your description before that.
Oh no, it was just basically they heard the sound of a waterfall, and then when they finally reached it, they saw this very large waterfall, and that there was this cave beyond them. So you guys are sort of on this like ledge that you're large enough to like keep the pony there, and then just walk along, sit, and then behind the waterfall, and then into the cave. But
I'm
the
gonna
drop
tie the
would
pony
be
down
very,
and
very large, like at least a 60-foot drop.
All right.
I'm gonna tie the pony down and in a place where he can get access to the water and some grazing materials, and then I'll.
Yeah, Striker's going to drink gallons worth of the water and fill up his water. He's got like a water sack, water pouch or whatever, and he'll fill that up as well.
As
And
they
you'll
walk
see him
in,
washing his face with him as well, just like
as Striker's washing his face and drinking, Azimuth will just sigh to him, say, "Finally," and then he'll stop squinting, and as he walks into darkness, he'll open his eyes properly for the first time and just stare into the dark.
Yeah, I'd say as the drow steps inside, he'll take off his hood too, and you'll see his face.
In this case, both of you give me a perception check as you have entered the mouth of Silverlight Grotto.
We
I
both
take David.
can't roll dice either.
Oh right, sorry. What do you want to roll? I'll roll dice for Lewis. Hold on.
No, I said I take David.
Oh, sorry. I'll roll dice for Nelson first.
Andres,
Andres.
really proud. Andres, roll
12.
dice 20 for me. Oh man!
I guess I need to roll another one to confirm it.
Oh my, yeah, roll to confirm.
I get +7 though, so that's
Yeah,
an 8.
No,
so you
it's
have
a
a good
1.
chance of like just having a fail.
Okay.
Nelson, you got 12. I don't know what. Yeah, plus
Yeah, I have
6.
I have +4, and I have my perception skill. So I guess I smell something.
So I think you plus 6 to this. So
Very nice.
So very well done. Yep. Lots.
And what about Ozzy?
As he just got, if it was a 1, then I got 8.
No, the 6
No,
you
the
add
second
the
one.
Oh, I didn't see the second one. Andrew, what was the second roll?
6.
Oh, 6.
Alright,
Okay.
then, so... Alright, so that's
It's
14.
13.
In that case, could you please give me a roll, Andres? Because I am being generous.
Natural 20.
Oh wow.
Please roll to confirm. Because I've
Again?
got to beat freaking Raksha's roll in order to have it be confirmed.
A 9 after that.
Alright, let me check my stealth score right now.
And your character's dead.
It's just a regular success. You both don't see or smell anything. In the case of the former, it is a very large cavern that opens up into the cave. It goes very far back, at least 50 feet back. With your great night vision, or dark vision, Ozzy, you are able to make out that there are two sort of tunnels that begin to branch off into two separate directions. You can also see that there's some glowing fungi along the pathway that would be to the left side of the cave. It is just ever so faintly bioluminescent and gives off a sort of teal glow.
I can see two caves. One's got some kind of growing moss on it. Maybe I think the human went that way. They can't see in the dark.
In the case of Raksha, you can smell the human, but you can tell that the path does go towards the glowing fungus. However, as you are smelling the sort of wet, damp rock beneath you, and you begin to smell the fungi for the first time, the fungi smell actually begins to sting your nose ever so slightly. It's not a good smell. Not at all.
Yeah, Kyo just rubbed his nose and goes, yeah. Let's just hurry.
The orc is still outside the cave at the moment. He's washing his face. He's probably taking a piss in a green urine sort of piss in this delicate, angelic sort of water. Until
the stream goes way, way down.
Until he notices that the group has kind of moved on, and he'll quickly pull up his breeches and try and follow with his heavy battle axe that he has.
So that leaves the halfling then.
Yeah, I'm probably the last one to enter since I had to deal with my pony. Can't just leave it there unattended. He's well tied up, he has a place to feed, and he has some access to the stream where to drink. And once that all business is done, I'm following the orc back into the cave.
As you all enter the cave, a noise hits you. It's small at first, but then to grow a little louder. It's coming from the ceiling.
I'll look up at the ceiling.
You see two pairs of sort of glowing red eyes staring back down at you before you hear this sort of this very shrill, very loud screech, and you see shapes begin to unfurl from the ceiling as two, I'd say, larger than Striker, larger than your pony, to unfurl.
A wild Zubat appears.
You are not wrong. As if you were to turn to the Dungeon Challenge chat right now. These creatures, from what those with dark vision can see, two of them come down from the ceiling. Everyone, roll initiative!
Okay. First roll is for myself. 9. My initiative modifier.
No, it's D20 again.
Damn it!
Come on, man.
That.
I'm telling you, it's a reflex.
Get in the zone.
Yeah, can someone roll for me?
I just did, and it is 20.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Andres, do me proud.
There's no critting or failing on an initiative roll, but it's 20 plus your initiative bonus. Did anyone take improved initiative?
Nope.
Nope.
Alright, in that case, it's just plus your dex modifier.
That's cool.
Yeah, I have a score of 8. Rolling for Jeb. 13.
And my dexterity is 17, so what plus is that? That's plus
Plus 3.
Plus 3, okay, cool.
16.
And I'll roll for the orc. 11 plus 2. So that's 13.
Right, and last but not least, there is evil. Would somebody roll for evil, please?
I'm gonna.
I was going to say Andrew's roll really, really bad.
I rolled really, really well.
No!
Oh,
Damn you, Andrews! Damn you!
okay, let's
Damn
see
all
then.
of us.
Why? Why do you hate
If
us?
anybody needed to get good initiative, it was the bard, and I rolled the worst.
Okay, so.
Why do you hate us?
What is Raksha's score again?
24 in total.
24. You
Yeah.
beat the monsters, so
Hooray.
Raksha goes first, followed by Evil. Then
Are they
who's
at my
next?
reach?
No, they're on the ceiling right now. They're just beginning to unfurl. You'd need to use a ranged weapon to attack them. But who got lower than 22?
I did. I got lower.
Okay, so
Striker
which
did as well.
number tell me? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16.
What?
When I call your number, like, raise your hand. I'm at 16.
I think I got 19, if I
Oh,
remember right.
okay then. So anyone 19 besides that?
I have 8.
Oh, well, I have 13.
We got Azimuth, then Striker, and then Rylos. Okay, we have initiative. So Raksha, you go first.
Okay, I'll take out. I attack with my bow. With my hand crossbow. Oops.
These guys are about, I'd say, 30 feet up into the air. Are they within your range?
I'm not sure. I think 30 feet is about what the hand crossbow goes to. If someone can quickly check.
If it's that many gold pieces, I would have thought it'd be at least 30 feet.
I'd say so.
Yeah, it should be fine. Then in that case, give me your attack roll. We'll roll your d20.
I'll roll that.
+4.
It's 8. +4 is 12.
Alright, let's see if you hit their AC. As you take your crossbow, you shoot the bolt out of it. And you said the AC was... What was the attack roll?
12.
12? Ooh.
Oh, actually, I know
Well,
dark
your
elves
base
are
attack
good with the
bonus.
crossbow. Should I?
It should,
Okay,
Dark
here's how
elves get
the
a bonus
attack
with
rolls
the
go.
crossbow, with a hand crossbow.
Here is how the attack rolls go. It's every class has a basic attack bonus. What you do is you add to that basic attack bonus plus your strength or dex modifier. In this case, it would be dex modifier. And that is going to be your attack roll.
Okay. You get attack, missile, and attack handheld. I'm imagining missiles, dexterity. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool, I get it.
So it's dice roll plus modifier plus your dex modifier. I'm bringing up the hunter now.
I think his base would
Plus,
be 1.
dark elves has a proficiency with the hand crossbow. Not sure what that does.
means you get to use the hand crossbow without
Yeah.
any penalties.
Okay.
Your base attack bonus is 0, so it's going to be 0 plus your dice roll plus your dexterity modifier.
So it's 12.
Alright, then that is a miss. The giant bat
Okay.
unfurls its wings and does a dodge out of the way as the bolt hits the stalagmite, right? If they're falling, right? I can't remember. The pointy rocks on the ceiling and bounces off of that, and you hear it clatter to the floor like a few seconds later. Next up, it is Evil's turn. Oh, unless you want to move, Nelson.
Well, yeah, if he strikes him, he'll try to move out of the way. He'll move back.
Outside of the cave?
Are they just at the entrance of the cave? No, he'll just move away from the evil.
Okay, out of the cave or into the cave?
In.
Into the cave? Alright, in that case, give me a quick perception roll.
God.
If someone can roll.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, so I should be in charge of that. Sorry, my bad. I didn't think. 6 plus whatever modifiers.
Damn it! Stop rolling badly. Plus yeah, plus
It's dexterity, I imagine.
No, this is
Perception,
perception, so it'll be wisdom
Oh,
plus
perception.
your points. So perception is the class skill for hunter, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what's your wisdom?
15, so
It's 2.
2. Yeah.
So it's going to be 12. Your total is going to be 12, which is enough to see that there are a few stalagmites, I think that's right, sticking up from the ground just a few feet before you. If you were to go down there and crouch, they would give you a tiny bit of cover.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to do that?
They would give me what?
A
Of
tiny
cover.
bit of cover.
Yep. Shall go there.
Since you'd run away.
Next, it is Evil's turn. Giant bats, now unfurled from the ceiling, begin to swoop about the cave. One comes down for... Let's see, do they have flyby attack? They do not, but one will sort of come down by the first person that is within range. And the first person to enter the cave is both the drow and the kobold, so one will sort of swoop down towards the little kobold and try to gash him. The other bat will go for the dark elf. So, Andrus, give me 2 dice rolls. The left one will be going after Azimuth. The right dice will be going after Raksha.
Okay. Sorry, Yazzie.
Okay, so 17 and 8. Okay,
Yeah.
so
You betray Kobold so well, Les. So well.
22 versus AC for the kobold as it reaches down and goes for a bite attack.
So what's the Kobold's AC? I don't know.
Oh,
Probably
no.
less than 22.
What's your
Yeah.
AC, Lewis?
Ooh, hang on a minute. I'm having a blonde moment, I don't know.
Okay, don't worry. I think I remember. You have leather armor, right?
You got leather armor, yeah?
Right, so that's 2. Your dex modifier is 3.
Yeah?
And you have your +1 for being a kobold with the feat you took. So your AC right now is going to be 16.
Okay.
So it's pretty good for level 1, but not enough for that incredible roll. The bat does manage to hit its mouth around you and take a nice bite, but it doesn't tear anything out. So please give me 1d8, Andrus.
1d8.
Be proud, Andrus. They be proud, Andrus.
2!
So you take 6 damage. As you hear that now sort of inside of the bat's mouth, so it's sort of muffled.
Oh, man.
You heard you take 6, right? Not 2 damage.
6 damage.
God.
Wow, 6 damage.
It is a large-sized bat. I mean, it did fit its entire mouth around the kobold, so...
Oh.
Oh no! No. Poor
And
Kobold.
the other one, it's going to be...
Man, I'm glad Sir Pony didn't come in.
7... It was, you rolled 6 for the other one, right?
It was 8.
8? 13 versus AC for you, Raksha.
13 is my AC.
No,
What is your
it's-
AC?
Oh, I'm not sure. I have +4 dexterity. I'm wearing a leather. Yeah, like
Yeah, you're safe.
studded leather armor.
You have
Yeah.
18 dex? Wait, you have 18 dex, Nelson?
Yeah.
Yep, son of a gun. So that's 4, 5, 6. So you have 16. Oh no, 17. You're right, 17 because it's studded leather armor technically. So
Not bad.
Poor Kobold.
Yeah, yes. Not only that, but you get the +2 because you're behind cover right now too, or partial cover. Not partial cover. It's obstructed.
So it's
So
19.
yeah, yeah. It's in this case you're not actually actively trying to take partial cover, so it doesn't give you that bonus. But because
Right.
you do have a buffer between you, you're able to like sort of duck down. And ends up biting the stalactite instead. And then
As-
the bats are just sort of flapping right there in front of you, and that's where they end their turn. Azimuth, you are currently partially inside of a bat right now, and it is not.
Ah! He's like sliding around, trying to get out.
If you want to, you
screaming.
can hold your action. If you want Striker to come and save you, but that means you'll just have one action per your turn.
So what can I do? I can just.
You can stab the
run-
motherfucker,
Finish
right?
yourself off.
You can try to do a strength check to pull yourself out, which
Okay.
would be, I believe, a.
Well, I'd say as he would see Stryker running from the waterfall towards him, but what he wants to do is up to him.
Boom, boom, boom,
I say,
boom.
Kobold, do you have any natural weapons like claws or teeth? You could attack
Not
him
really,
if you don't have access to your daggers.
No, he's got a light pick that's on him.
No.
Stab it! Shank it! Shank it!
Shank the
If you like.
motherfucker.
Sorry, Ben.
You can roll a. Let's see here. It's the bat is not actually trying to grapple you right now, so if you want, with a minor action being your move, you can pull yourself out. Like spending your move action, you can just plop yourself out of the bat's mouth.
Okay, I'll try and do that. See what happens then. So
Alright then.
screaming
You don't have
like.
to roll. You just do it.
Okay. So. Ah!
Yes. You have basically a standard action, so you can use it to attack, or you can trade it for another move action to run the hell away. Quick perception check is a free action.
I'm actually going. He's going to fall on the ground and curse in Draconic and try and shoot it with his short bow.
Oh, alright.
Go.
I do believe if you try to do an attack with a ranged weapon while you're within melee range, you do incur an attack of opportunity.
Stab it! Shank it! Shank it!
Okay, well then he's just gonna run.
In that case, give me a quick perception check.
Oh man, be proud, Andrews.
Well,
Andrews, be proud.
No, David's rolling for you, man.
Am I? No, I'm rolling for Nelson. Andrews, this is all on you. This is all on you, Andrews.
Let's...
Be
14.
proud, Andrews.
Very good.
14.
That's all
You
right.
see that there is some cover, like right where the elf is. So if you were to go behind him, then you can sort of take some of his cover.
You're hiding behind the elf.
Yeah, hide behind.
If nothing else, he's taller, so the bats would probably think him like more delicious. So it makes sense. Hide behind the larger animal.
I'll kick him out of the way.
To do that.
Get away from me! No, I don't.
I think at this point Stryker's going to be charging in.
Oh, yeah.
Just-
So, Striker, it's now your turn. You saw your little
Well,
friend like
he
behind
runs.
the elf.
Funny enough, he runs like it's 30 feet, but because he's a barbarian, he runs an extra 10. So it's like 40 feet. So I'm sure he can charge in there.
Oh yeah, it's actually
So-
considered a charge, so you will be getting, I believe, a bonus to this.
Okay, cool. Well, to describe it, basically, he's going to see this bat thing attacking Azzy, and just be going, "Protect the little ones!" and then charge. And then he's gonna, and this bat, I'm assuming, probably his attention's turned to the cobalt running away. He's gonna bash it in the back with this double, double bat axe. So
All right, in that case, give me your attack roll. Are you using power attack though?
I have no idea what that means.
Did you take the power attack feat?
No, I haven't. I haven't got the power
In
attack.
that case, it's just a regular attack, two-handed. Use your D20 roll.
Okay, I'll roll d20. It's a 6,
All right.
but
So what's your basic attack bonus?
is that combat maneuver bonus?
No, it's as a barbarian, like all classes have like a basic attack bonus that goes up as they increase in levels.
Okay, hold on. I think it's 1. Oh, for God's sakes, where is it? Attack handheld, it's 6. 1 plus 5 for strength. So it's
The 1
12.
would be the base attack bonus, and 5 is from your strength.
So
yeah, so it's 6.
the
I'm
base attack
plus.
bonus is +1 for a first level barbarian.
Yeah, first level barbarian has 1, and I +5 because of my strength. So it's 6. So I got 12. I don't think it's enough, but
12, let me see their AC. You got 12? Yeah, unfortunately, like, the bat, like, sudden, like sees you coming, and it notices, like, the glint in your eyes, and it quickly, like, flaps out of reach, like, ah! And then, like, backflips.
yeah, I'd
barely
imagine
miss it, just
the
barely.
striker throws his axe at the creature, and it plummets into the ground and smashes into the ground. And he'll look quickly back up to try and turn, and then smack it again, but that'll be next turn. So that's it. That's me done.
Alright, then. So next
And-
is Rylos.
Yeah. How far would you say I am?
You're just in the mouth of the cave, you are about, like,
Mm-hmm.
10 to 15 feet away from, or 10 feet away from the bat that attacked the kobold originally. You are 15 feet away from the bat that swooped down, actually another 10 feet from the bat that's engaging with the drow.
As a move action, I'd like to take out my short bow and try to find some cover.
Alright, unfortunately that cover has 2 behind it, so it is too large. You can
Okay, then I'm just gonna...
go along the left-hand side of the wall, but you would have to go through the bat space to another stalagmite sticking up. However, it is suspiciously close to this sort of teal glowing patch near the other side of the wall. It would be your call if you want to risk it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to just take a few steps backwards in that case, and I'm gonna start...
Outside of the cave?
Yeah, towards the entrance.
Alright then. In that case, you are now technically outside of the cave. As you sort of feel the waterfall, like, mist coming off of you, you realize you're about, like, 10 feet away from the edge, and the 60-foot plummet.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop there, I think.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start chanting Inspire Courage.
Oh, alright. Could you read off what Inspire Courage does?
Okay, as a first level bard, can use his performance to inspire courage in his allies, including himself, bolstering them against fear and improving their combat abilities. To be effective, an ally must be able to perceive the bard's performance. An affected ally receives +1 morale bonus on saving throws against charm and fear effects, and a +1 competence on attack and weapon damage rolls.
Dang. In that case, the rest of the party just hears the sort of song coming from the mouth.
Yeah, it's coming like na 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 na.
For those of you, I guess Stryker, he sort of just starts bobbing his head. This is pumping him up. Unfortunately,
Yeah, Striker's
this sort of annoying tune is just making the situation get to you. So you're just getting more and more angry at the bats, and you just want to slay them just so that you could turn and have the halfling stop singing.
And this is why a bard should roll well on initiative.
Yeah, no, I get that.
All right, so new round.
Yeah. Is this new rolls, or are we just gonna...
Nope, it's same initiative.
Same initiative.
Raksha, you're up. There's this bat that's just sort of in your face.
Yeah, I'll skewer it with my sword rapier.
Roll attack roll.
Rock shall save me! Rock shall save me!
Shut up, you overgrown lizard! Shut up, you overgrown lizard! Yeah, strike sword with my rapier.
Okay, so I'll roll a d20.
Yep.
16.
Very nice. So 16 plus 2. So, oh no, what's your strength modifier?
With the rapier, actually, I can use the dexterity, which is why I took it.
Only did you get weapon finesse?
Oh, okay, and it's only if I take weapon finesse. No,
Yeah.
okay, so it's +2.
Rapier is a one-handed melee martial weapon, so technically you can't. It would be the short sword, which would allow you to use your
So
dexterity.
it's your base plus your strength.
Okay, so it's +2 then. No, it's
And that's one
11, so it's not basic 16.
So it's just basic 16, but that is
You have
hit.
+1 from Inspire Courage.
Oh, that's right. You do have +1, so it's 17. But either way, it still hits regardless as you stab this gross, bloated bat-like thing before you. It shrieks in pain. You can see blood welling up in it. Roll damage.
What's the damage for rapier?
It's I think it says +6 and +8. I'm not sure how it works, but yeah, there was a +6 and a +8.
It's +8 because you're a medium-sized creature. The +6 would be if you're a small one, like the
Okay.
halfling or the kobold.
Oh, rapier, die 6.
So what would the roll be?
1d8.
Okay, 1d8 +8.
I'll roll that. D8. You got a 6.
And your strength, you don't have any strength bonus, right?
Yeah.
But you add 1 from an Inspire Courage, so it says.
Is it to attack rolls and damage, or just attack
It
rolls?
is.
I'd have thought. Oh wow, okay, that's really good.
Yeah, that is really good. Sounds good.
Yeah, it's and damage, from what I heard.
So it would
That
be
is
7.
a very nice portion of the bat, like just out. As it hisses at you again, you got it good. But it's now Evil's turn. The bat is angry that you attacked it, so it's going to try and bite you. Please give me a d20 against Raksha.
Now is the time where you suck.
Oh,
I'm rolling
10.
the d20. Oh,
Oh no, so I'll roll for Nelson. You roll for Lewis.
The bat is not going after Lewis anymore because it is now going after Striker.
Save me!
There's a vigorous threat.
No, there's a 10 plus your armor plus your dexterity.
Dexterity is +4,
So it's
and armor. Yeah, it's 16 from what I remember.
17 because it's the
Yeah, 17.
leather armor.
Alright, 17 then.
So you've got 16? Or is that a 10?
I've rolled a 10 plus whatever.
10, so that's it's a miss. The bat misses you again. And now for the roll against Striker.
This is
I'm
all
gonna
you.
roll
Man.
that.
This is all you.
13. Could be close.
18 versus Striker's AC.
I think he's okay.
All right.
18? Really?
What? Sorry, I'm confused. I don't know what Andrews rolled. Was that Lewis's defense?
No, that was attack against you.
What, me?
Yeah, the other bat.
Oh,
He's
sorry.
not
okay.
attacking Lewis,
'cause
he's
the bat,
attacking you.
oh, sorry, the bat's attacking me. Sorry, what was the total?
The bat's attacking you for 18.
Oh, my AC is 17, so he just got
Oh
me.
yeah, he just got you. So as the bat bites its fangs into your flesh, it's not able to get its entire mouth around you like Azimuth, but it hurts. It hurts bad. Please roll me 1d8, Andrews.
No, roll bad, roll bad.
Four.
That's going to be 8 damage to you then.
Ouch,
You have
Jesus.
damage
Okay.
reduction, right?
No, not at this level. Not at this level.
Damn.
So I've got 9 health points left now.
How many?
I've got loads of health points. Seriously, man.
And that is the creatures also have the move action, so they're going to flap away. This is going to allow,
Attacks of opportunity.
yes, it will. For those who are in melee, so Striker and Raksha, you can do another attack of opportunity against the bat as they're going to try and fly away.
Striker's going to be trying to whack these things. It just pissed him off.
Alright. In that case, we'll go Striker first.
So D20.
Mhm.
Wow, +6. That's 22.
Yeah, you hit the crap out of that. Roll damage. Oh, I cannot wait to see this.
So what's damage? Is it the?
It's
Oh, it's D12.
your weapon, which is
Yeah.
D12 because it's a battle axe, plus your strength modifier, plus your basic. No, you don't get your basic attack bonus for damage rolls. Unfortunately, it's just your strength.
Just the strength.
It's
Okay.
also two-handed. I think it's strength and a half.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to roll a D12. 8, and my strength modifier is 5.
So that's,
So that's
7.
1, 2, 3. Well, no, 8 plus 5, 1, 2, 3, 4.
No,
5.
8 plus 7 because you're two-handing.
Oh, is it 2? Oh, you plus 7.
It's 15.
Yeah, 15 damage.
Oh Crap.
16.
Did
Inspire
over
Courage still active.
half what it can do.
Oh,
It
16
makes a
damage.
Constitution save.
16 damage from just the one hit.
Right, so, would you please roll me a Constitution score for the Bat Andrus? Please give me a d20.
16 too.
Oh.
Bad goes squish.
2? Oh, yes. Like, you hit it so hard, it just freezes and then drops. You killed it with shock. Whenever you deal enough damage, like over half of a creature's health points in one attack, they have to roll a Constitution save or just instantly die.
So to describe it, this bat creature has just like bitten a chunk out of his shoulder. He kind of holds it there for a brief few moments, gets his axe and plunges it into its face, and its head literally gets crumpled in from the impact, and it just flops onto the floor. It's twitching and moving as if it still had brains.
Yeah, you just give it one final, like, yank, and then it's just, like, barely twitching on the ground now. Well, Raksha, it's your turn. The bat is trying to fly away. Please give me your attack of opportunity against it.
Okay.
You've already got one good stab against it.
Is he there?
David?
No. Oh, yeah. David,
Sorry, there's-
give me the roll.
So what do you want? 120, yeah?
Roll for Nelson.
15.
Nice. So, would that be... It's...
+2 for my attack, my strength, and +1 for the singing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
you
+3.
have a +1 modifier? I thought you
Yeah.
had, like, 11 strength.
Sorry, it's just a +1 then. Sorry, my bad.
It's the 16. That is still a hit. Roll damage.
It's D8,
Yep.
and I got a 4.
So 4, yep, that's 4 damage against the creature. It shrieks in pain again. Alright, with that, the bat flaps
5
away.
damage if that matters because Inspire Courage.
It's my code.
Yep. Nope, all the damage helps.
Your
As
song
bat
really
very
inspired the
quickly
orc.
flies away. It flies a good 20 feet up into the air and is now just sort of hanging from the ceiling. And now it is Razimuth's turn. Or Azimuth's turn.
Okay. What else, so can I still shoot at the bats, or what's going on with them?
You may, but since the bat is disengaging, you can actually take this moment to stealth if you wanted.
Okay. So I can start sneaking about.
Yes.
I should do that. He's the courage. The bard gives me enough courage to slink into the shadows and stop screaming.
Alright, give me your roll.
Could somebody roll dice for me, please?
I'm doing 20. 15.
Wow, you're gone, man.
Yeah. If I had my stealth bonus, that means I've got 24.
Alright, spending this turn stealthing means that you are now basically invisible to the bat. So basically, like, hell, even like the Raksha might just stops hearing screaming and look, and then the kobold is just gone from where he is. Like, of course, he's probably like just beyond the other stalagmite, just like really crunched down, but for all he can tell, he's just gone. Alright, so next is Striker. The other bat is now perched on the ceiling and just slightly out of axe throwing range. Well, maybe not axe throwing range for you, but you've never tried hurling an axe this big before.
So the bats, it's flying up to the top. It's
Oh yeah, it's already reached the top. It's just about like 30 to 40 feet up.
To be honest, he probably, even with this massive wound on his upper torso from the bite mark, he'll probably be trying to look for the kobold and trying to whisper in the dark, going, "Where are you? Are you still alive?" and would probably be focused on trying to see if his friend is still there.
Oh,
No answer.
that's adorable.
In that case, last but not least is Rylos. Your inspired courage must have been doing fantastic because the tide has turned in the party's favor. You can continue singing, but you can also do that as I believe, a minor action now.
Swift action, yeah. And since you did allow me to take that feat, that lingering performance, I'm gonna stop chanting. But somehow the chant, his song that he sang in the first round of combat, still lingers in the air, just vibrating around him and fostering him and his companions. And as he's still, sorry.
I was going to say, nobody can tell whether or not it's a magical effect or if just, like, the acoustics in this cave is really good.
Yeah.
Like, you might have to, like, practice singing here sometimes.
With a still slight few hums of the melody in his own throat, he'll raise his short bow and try to take out the remaining bat.
And
Natural 20. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah!
Yay!
How does that do in damage? It's times 3.
Oh, no, it's you got to roll to confirm it.
Ah, right. Rolling the d20. 11.
11 plus your dex.
Yeah,
I'm assuming you have a +0 to base attack bonus since you're level 1.
plus 0 from there. Dexterity is +2, Inspire Courage +1.
So that's how much?
14.
Oh, that is on attacker favor. Critical hit against the bat.
Way.
Roll
Yes.
damage times 2.
Times 3 because it's a short bow.
Right, times 3.
The bonuses don't stack, do they?
Or actually, I'm not sure if it's like you roll the damage and then times it by 2, or you roll like times or 3 number of dice.
I'm not sure. We'll have to discuss that after.
Yeah, we'll just say for the sake of time, just like roll damage and then times 2. But you're small, so it won't do as much damage.
Yeah.
So is it like 1d3?
It's a d4.
Alright then.
So that's 44, 9 damage, plus Inspire Courage, 10.
10 damage. Oh my goodness. With one carefully aimed shot, as the bat gives one last screech, you plant an arrow right in between its eyes, and it just falls silently right on top of the other bat.
Night, night.
Well done. Encounter completed.
Yeah, so my orc is still looking around for the small kobold. Okay. Are you there? Where are you? He doesn't even take notice of the other bat that's been killed.
Alright, so, what does the party do next? The cave is now silent except for this. Where are you?
Olbok runs out the shadows and he starts hacking one of the dead bats with his pick.
Ow!
And then happy.
Yeah, the orc will see him do this and walk up saying, "Don't worry, I bashed it for you. It's nice. It's bashed good. I bashed good."
As he's talking to Striker, he's wiping off bat spit off him as he's just been in its mouth and thrown to the floor.
I'm gonna approach him and can I cast the... I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but prestidigitation cantrip. Yeah, to try to clean him off.
Oh yeah, definitely. We just like take out your instrument and like play a line on it, and all of a sudden like these rags appear and are like dusting him off and stuff.
Yeah, it starts soaking for a moment and then just sort of dries up immediately.
My orc's gonna freeze.
His pristine clean.
What the hell? My orc is literally gonna jump in front of that and just be like, "What the? What's this? It's wizardry stuff. It's wizardry stuff. Hide behind me, Azri. Hide behind me, Azri." And if he wielded his big...
He's clean, dum.
I'm nice and clean!
The party has survived, but the cavern still remains, and the two passageways, one to the left of the cave, sort of surrounded by that strange teal glow. The other, well, the other one is just darkness beyond.
I would we go that way. The left way.
Yes, the Dark Elf will start walking towards the, well, where he can stand the human wedding. He'll go, it's this way.
Does the party follow?
I'd like to take a few moments to check on the wounds of my two compatriots that were
Right.
damaged. Now, do you feel like you can continue, or should I hold off on the heal? Because I only got the one for the night.
Actually,
Say to the kobold.
The orc suffered 9 damage. He's had a big chunk bitten out of his shoulder.
I don't
And the
actually.
kobold is even worse for wear.
How many? I'm sorry, guys. How many hit points does my little guy have?
It's your class. You get it's 8, I think, plus your Constitution
Ooh,
bonus.
I've got 8.
And you suffered what damage?
I think it was 8.
6.
Oh, so you're 2 health points. I've still got 9, but yeah, you've got yeah.
So yeah, I've only got 2 health points left.
So you're buggered.
So, do you want this now, or maybe wait for later?
Hear me now, please, Rhinos.
You look at the orc. Is he okay? I mean, just
he's crawling on the floor.
we don't know.
Tugging onto your legs.
Might come in a situation where it's a dire need for somebody to get healed, and he's still walking. To be honest, I'm sure he'll be all right. He can walk it off.
Even though the orc suffered more damage than him, he suffered more scars and injuries than him. He just looks at he makes those noises all the time, but if you think you could heal him, that always save the little ones. Is what I
He's
say.
got 2 hit points.
I
Although
want
it
to
should
ask.
be known that you guys can take a 5, and if you do, then you can roll medical rolls to sort of patch yourselves up and recover some of the wound damage.
Yeah, who's got medical? I don't know if anyone's got medical. Can we all just take 5 and roll medicine or heal?
Well, yeah, or have one person go to the others and heal, since Riley.
I have 0 in that, so don't look
Yeah,
at me.
I've got 0.
I don't have it.
Medicine?
I think it's a wisdom, so you might have the highest modifier at least. Heal is a wisdom skill.
Yeah, it's worth a shot if you guys want to take 10.
Yeah, I think our guys would try to sit down and recover.
Not the dark elf. He just buggered off up the passageway.
No, I didn't. I just stood there, but I'll wait.
I would say the orc goes up to one of the dead bats and rips off its head and starts eating it. Like before. Just in a bit of a sniff and go, oh, that smells alright.
So if we rest, I can actually attempt to heal myself, or I need to have got skill.
Yes, you can. This is sort of a house rule I'm implementing, but basically it's the max damage that you took in combat. If you roll a successful heal check, depending on how well you do, you can recover some of that damage alone that you took.
Andres, do me proud. Come on, Andres.
I'm rolling one for you.
5,
Dice 5, is it?
plus the wisdom
that's a
modifier. Unfortunately, that's only enough to bandage yourself, so you're still at 2 health points, but you're not crawling around on the ground anymore.
Okay. He gets up from groveling in front of Rylos and bandages himself. Yeah.
I'm going to say my orc naturally tries to heal himself from eating this dead bat. But what do I roll? Just a d20 and that's it, yeah?
D20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Oh, 5. So yeah, it's just 5. So
Yeah,
no, he doesn't
so
do it.
you're still really sore, but you're not as hungry anymore. So generally, that is a good thing.
Fair enough.
All right. As the party is taking 5, please give me a perception check.
Everybody?
Okay.
Everybody.
I'm
Or
rolling 1 for
particularly those
myself.
with dark vision.
I'm gonna-
And I'm rolling only 1, since I don't have dark vision.
Nelson, I'm going to roll 2. The left one will be Nelson's dice.
15 for Mr. Kobold.
Very
Oh, I'll
nice.
get +7 to that.
Oh wow, Nelson, you got 20.
All right. In this case, no need to confirm because they're not trying to hide all that well. You begin to notice that you're not alone. Very slowly, creatures begin to emerge from the left-hand corridor, crawling along the walls ever so slowly. There's a faint glow to them, about the same teal color as those mushrooms that Azimuth saw earlier. And if you will turn your attention to the dungeon challenge thing again, I will post the next picture.
Mm-hmm.
I'll need to go to bed soon.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, for God's sakes. Bloody fairies.
As they just sort of are peering at you guys as you're resting. They don't approach. Like one maybe flutters a little bit closer, like just to about one of the stalagmites near where the right-hand passageway is, just curiously looking at you guys, just watching, just quietly watching you guys as you're healing up.
What should we do? You see them.
Rylos is going to put his instrument back on his back and try to introduce himself.
the orc is going to be busy eating this dead bat. So he probably won't know.
I bet the orc doesn't like fairies.
He doesn't like fairies. He's busy eating this bat. He's not-
Actually, I take that back. I didn't see them because I don't have dark vision, so I wouldn't know they're there unless
Oh,
somebody else
okay.
pointed out.
Well, then the kobold just said, "Can you see them? What should we do?"
Huh? I don't...
Then
Wait,
you
wait,
said-
wait. And he'll cast Dancing Lights. Is there a range to that? Yeah, it's up to 100 feet. So I'll cast some lights towards the entrance.
It's just a bright light because this will affect us.
Is it a bright light?
I don't know how bright it is.
Let's look at the spell description real
It
fast.
resembles lanterns or torches, so
Basically-
about
No, it's not a bright light then, if it's a lantern or a torch.
Okay. You're being racist. Putting the bright
At like
light.
a moment of his wrist, some lights appear in that direction, and I guess I noticed the fairies then.
You will see as the sort of lights sort of bobble over to these creatures, they actually and cover their eyes and begin to hurriedly scurry away as they again crawl and sort of flitter back along the same corridor that they came. They obviously don't like the lights, and you basically made like a bunch of little suns appear because these are tiny creatures.
Oh. Dang it.
I think the orc will, after eating a bit of this bat, will turn and just be going and look at the bright lights and be like, what are you doing there? Why are you making such big lights?
Well, they're tiny lights. And I can't see very well in the dark.
So with your dancing lights, the party finishes resting, although they are no more worse, but no more better for wear.
They only stay for 1 minute, so the lights probably simmer down.
Oh, no, you guys are good.
Mhm.
Yeah, they've subsided by now then. In that case, you guys follow these strange creatures.
Yeah. I mean,
Striker's just going to follow the little guys.
We did plan to go
Well,
that way.
that's the way the human went.
How about if okay, Striker, if you look after Rylos so you can guide him, and then if the fairies come back, they won't run away.
So I guard the other little one, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, and I smash whoever tries to hit him, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay.
Come with me, big guy.
And with that, Azimuth is going to scuttle down the little passageway where the little fairies went, attempting to try and see them again.
Alright, in that case, give me your stealth roll.
Rolling.
So roll dice 20 for me, please.
Yep.
That's a 3.
Good. That's 12.
That's going to be what?
12, sorry.
12
Alright,
total.
so not bad. As you begin to approach these sort of weird funguses, your nose begins to prickle a bit as you smell. Please give me a knowledge dungeoneering check. Or knowledge nature, but I think dungeoneering would be better for you.
Okay, someone roll dice 6 again, please. Dice 20, sorry.
17.
Ooh. I get 23.
Oh, you know exactly what they are from that smell. They've been described before. They're called the dreamthorn fungus. And dreamthorn is a particularly nasty kind of fungus that will grow in caves, especially caves where the barrier between Anothem and Maranathem are very thin. It is often a sign that there are Fae around, but not only that, if you get too close or if you breathe in too many of the spores that come off of these fungi, they could lull you into a very deep sleep. It's best to try like walking around them and not stepping in any of them, because that would for sure release the spores.
So what's the moss called again, sorry?
It's called dreamthorn.
As Azimuth goes down there, he'll sniff, feel the irritation, and just go, "Ah!" And he'll go and grab into his backpack and pull out a bit of his like sleeping roll and just put it over his muzzle and then say, sorry, what was it called again? I've forgotten it again. Like
Dreamthorn.
Dreamthorn! It makes you sleep! It makes you sleep!
Are you saying this to us or to yourself?
I'm just saying it out loud, so yeah, he's saying it to everybody.
Like, there's something coming from over where the kobold is.
Shrike will turn and go like, what, Bob Thought? Bob Thought? What's he on about?
Don't step it. Get through here quickly. Run. Avoid it quickly. Get through it quickly. Makes you sleep. It's like they can take it to like other world,
I
Fae.
can roll a nature check for myself as well.
I'm going to roll
Actually,
perception to see whether I can hear him properly, and if I
I
fail, I'm going to step in the
I have a
spores.
16.
Don't.
No, because he's like, step in it. Don't step in. I can't hear you properly. I'm going to roll d20 plus his
What was
perception.
your roll, Rylus?
15.
Alright, you get the information that fungi is you've heard about it before, dreamthorn. It is often used in alchemical mixtures to create sleeping agents.
My
I'm
guy
gonna
rolled.
probably try to cover my nose as well.
My guy rolled. It's 7, but he plus his 4 to perception.
11, yeah? It's
So,
above
so
10.
11.
You
So he
basically
just
get the
hears.
gist.
So he's about to stomp on one of the mushrooms, like stomp on it, and then suddenly realizes, oh, don't stomp on it, and he kind of hovers his foot above the mushroom, and slowly, brings it back.
Okay.
Right. And as Azimuth begins to advance slowly down the corridor while the rest of the party slightly trails after him, making sure that their kobold scout is able to find out what lies ahead. Our kobold, not really needing to roll, will begin to hear something. Something quite out of place. He will begin to hear someone singing. A very beautiful, a very sad voice, a very longing voice, singing. And that is where we're going to call part 1 of the dungeon challenge.
No.
Stay tuned
cliffhanger.
next time, loyal viewers. Will this erstwhile band of allies and adventurers be able to find the missing staff? What other strange terrors lurk them in the Silverlight Grotto? find out on the continuation of our first dungeon challenge, part 2. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hang on.
Bye bye.